Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of the Topping Show is proudly sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, I see their founder at least twice a day. Gotta say he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, see, that's a joke. If you're an IT leader or a business owner, you can reach out to the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Also, still giving away a free flamethrower with every IT purchase with Picatinny rail adapter, so you can mount it to any standard AR-15 if you prefer. Go to toppingtechnologies.com and click the flamethrower button to learn more and see me shooting a flamethrower, or click the URL in the video description below. And lastly, trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that button and tell your friends, I would greatly appreciate it. Now, going over to the business part of the podcast, you have some good news. Mini Cooper ditches their plans to go all EV. They will keep the gas engine alive. Now, let's just hope it has 3 pedals like they should all have by default. Now, this is brought to us thanks to Motor1.com, specifically Adrian, who's one of, well, I think one of the best writers over there. And they say, quote, Mini changes course, won't abandon gas engines. The brand concedes that internal combustion engines is, quote, still very much a thing, probably because they still very much want to be in business. And yeah, if you want a fun hot hatch for the track or car will go, more than just 60 miles, you want gas engine. I know EVs will go slightly longer than that, but again, if you want an actual fun hot hatch, you're going to need a gas engine, as well as a car that'll, last more than 10 years. You can see one of the Mini Coopers right there, which, look, not too shabby. They were really hot track cars for a couple years. I'm hoping they make a comeback. It's one of the few fun coupes out there. Now, he says, quote, it feels like I've written this headline a dozen times, but with the names of other automakers. Instead, one by one, lofty EV goals are topping like dominoes, or rather toppling like dominoes, though topping is a cool name, obviously. We've seen brands get swept up with zero emissions hype, boldly declaring deadlines that phase out combustion engines only to quietly walk them back a few years later. Case in point, Mini. In 2021, the BMW-owned brand announced it would go fully electric at the decade's end. Yeah, that's not happening anymore. The company has come to terms with the reality that gas cars will reign supreme and will be for the foreseeable future. In an interview with Automotive News, Michael Payton, Mini's VP for Americas, admits all-electric dream is being put on ice, pun intended. I appreciate a good pun. And here you can see the rear of that hot hatch. That's the Cooper S specifically in the picture, which, almost looks like it's a bastardized Hyundai in regards to the rear taillights. But besides that, it looks kind of cool. Now, this is Michael Payton, the Mini VP for North America, says, quote, we're still moving in that direction, but we've seen particularly for North America, ICE is still very much a thing for the foreseeable future, so we've changed a bit of our approach as a brand going ICE longer, unquote. I was going to say, this one looks really funky. Got a green Cooper right there. Ugh. Looks like an EV, no grill. Ugh. And more angles than Hyundai. Who's on the design team? Did they steal someone or poach a talent over there? Now, getting back to the article they take out. In that in mind, Payton added that the media will continue to spend money on gasoline-fueled cars. You'll see an investment in new ICE products. We're going to continue making sure that we're building products for those customers. He even floated the idea of a new ICE-powered crossover, one that would fill the gap left by the cancellation of the Aceman for the US, which, does that gap really exist? How many people really want that? I don't think too many. They say the Chinese-made EV was supposed to come to North America, but tariffs got in the way. With the Mini changing its mind and deciding not to make Aceman at the home in the Oxford, UK, from 2026 on, the subcompact electric crossover won't come to the US. Payton also rolled out producing the Aceman at the BMW's Spartanburg, South Carolina plant, citing a lack of supplier support for assembling the model locally. The 3-door electric Cooper hatchback isn't coming to the US for similar reasons. Mini even had plans for an electric convertible, but that's not happening either. Yeah. I laugh because that's especially silly. It is sad that convertibles on average are also a dying breed in the United States. We're seeing less and less offerings of it, and consumers are not buying them even in a fraction of what they used to be. So yeah, the idea of an electric Mini EV, I mean, talk about a niche of a niche of a niche market. Again, it's there, but it's like 17 people in San Francisco. Okay, maybe 18. Now he says, quote, still there's some interesting ideas. Payton hinted at revising the idea of a, quote, true Mini, maybe something inspired by the Rockman concept that we need to see. A larger model slotted above the Countryman is also on the table. He did make it crystal clear that a truck is not on the agenda since there isn't a market for Mini pickup. Well, at least they're that self-aware. That's something. It's worth noting the original Mini brand from pre-BMW did sell its 2-door trucks. Yeah, that brand is also trash in terms of fiscally speaking. Yeah, they never made a profit, like in decades. That BMW resurrected and saved the brand. Now, they say Mini isn't the only BMW Group brand that has set its sights on becoming pure electric. Rolls-Royce still intends to drop their iconic V12 in the early 2030s. Ridiculous. I'm not sure how inebriated they are, but yeah, it sounds like they're going to still make some good Minis. Hopefully, they'll bring back the third pedal. They canceled that a little while back, which, of all the cars where you want a stick shift, a hot hatch is one of them. I think one of my favorite ones, debatably not reliable, but Ford Focus ST, those are really great bang for your buck, as long as you have money for the repair bills. But yeah, some great news coming from Mini, and well, I would say from their parent company to BMW. And we'll see. Again, this brand has been dying past couple of years with their sales going lower and lower. Hopefully, sales pick up for them and they're able to make some more fun hot hatches as there's less and less options every day, it seems. But let me know in the comments, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say today. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so you can click that button. I really appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.